And now for an update from Lady Snarkledown's Society Papers.
Ah, dear readers, September 8th dawns again, and with it arrives that most sacred of modern holidays, Star Trek Day. One might expect that the Princess Toy Nerd staff would be diligently creating content, editing their shows, or at least pretending to be productive. Instead, I find the entire office has transformed into a miniature Starfleet convention, complete with marathons, debates over which captain reigns supreme, and Wrinkles Lewis attempting to fashion a tricorder out of a stapler. Spoiler: it does not work. Even snarky Susie, who has spent weeks dragging herself through the war-torn pages of The Two Towers with Tierra Maguire, Carrie Chong, and Humphrey Goldstein, has thrown Tolkien to the wolves in favor of planning a Star Trek tribute episode. Middle-earth's battles must wait. Today the war is over whether Kirk, Picard, Sisko, or Janeway deserves the top captain's chair. If you ask Susie, the answer is, all of them, as long as none of them are Archer. Meanwhile, the writing staff, Amelia Cruz, Jacqueline Meyer, Mimsy Taylor-Moore, Holly Rogers, Russell Black, Casey Stone, David Woods, Bostwick Thompson, Nickleby Weston, Tiana Duke, and Mona Daniels, are in limbo. Their precious scripts for LPS Fabulous, Camp Moonstone, The Even Orange Show, Between Classes, and Project Theater are currently gathering dust on Savannah Stewart's desk while she pretends to review them. Translation: she's too busy watching The Trouble with Tribbles for the 15th time. Production has been forced to halt until Savannah decides whether or not an alien cat subplot is on brand. The lone exception to this creative standstill is Justin Bergman and the weary cast of LPS Popular, the High School Musical, who continue to film their backup project, High School Stories. And because no scandal can remain untouched, a special panel has been assembled to decide whether the original musical will ever receive the green light. Personally, I suspect the panel is simply an excuse for more pets to argue about whether the LPS Popular reboot counts as canon. And what of our wayward wizards, Ron Weasley and Draco Malfoy? One would think they'd join in the festivities, but no. Instead, the pair has taken to loudly complaining about Star Trek. According to Draco, Starfleet uniforms look like pajamas, while Ron insists, no one needs that many spin-offs. Their mutiny has only made them more entertaining, as nothing delights the audience like two plastic Brits yelling about Tribbles. Elsewhere, Even Orange, Tiger Lily, Dylan Pearson, Chris Stephanos Lewis, Quinn Mythic, Gerald Smith, Brian Barrymore, Avery Barrymore, Addison Shepard, Daisy Barrymore, and Jeremy Bravo continue to jealously guard their parody of LPS Popular. They refuse to allow the editing staff within 10 feet of their footage. Tiger Lily, ever the Iron Paw, has declared that no bribe, no treat, and no perfectly chilled Starbucks order can sway her. Mark my words, dear reader, she will die before she lets Nickleby Weston insert a transition effect. The podcasting crew, Leroy Jones, Elena Lopez, Ryan Stark, Christina Marsdale, and, naturally, Snarky Susie, have also fallen under the Trek spell. Their much-anticipated LPS Popular retrospective is now delayed in favor of an emergency Star Trek tribute episode. Messy expose. Postponed. Pop culture geekery. Engaged at Warp 9. Even Tiger Lily is recording her own Trek-themed commentary, because naturally she cannot resist one-upping everyone else. Fianna Mason, however, has refused to participate. The brat's feline claims she is above such mainstream obsessions. Someone, I beg of you, sit this cat down with Wrath of Khan and educate her properly before she embarrasses us all further. And finally, the greatest threat of all, Howie DeWitt and his merry band of miscreants. They continue their slow but inevitable takeover of the channel, bolstered by Even Orange and Tiger Lily's ambitions. Worse yet, the so-called open casting call has unleashed a flood of new Littlest Pet Shop toys into the studio, most of whom have immediately pledged loyalty to Howie's coup. At this rate, dear reader, the Princess Toy Nerd channel may soon resemble the Bored Collective, only with worse fashion. Resistance, indeed, appears to be futile. So as the Princess Toy Nerd office raises its plastic cups of synth ale in honor of Star Trek Day, know this: the final frontier is not space. It is surviving the sheer chaos of this channel's staff without being assimilated into Howie's army. Until then, live long, prosper, and never trust a cat who says she's too good for Star Trek. Yours in Scandal and Stardust, Lady Snarkledown.
This has been Lady Snarkledown's Society Papers. If you enjoy content like this, then please subscribe to the Princess Toy Nerd YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to like this video and send a comment to the Princess Toy Nerd studio staff demanding that they stop fooling around and get back to work. Thanks for watching and tune in next week for another episode from Lady Snarkledown's Society Papers.
Meow.